Welcome to episode 156 of the Shower Party Podcast. I'm Liam Salvage, joined by Brandon Sanders. It's a happy 4th of July. 1776 will rise again. We're going to do some business in this month.
Hey, so I didn't know you were going to say any of that. Yeah, happy 4th of July.
1776 will rise again. I can't
thankful
do
for
Alex
my
Jones.
independence. I'd like to keep it, I think. Hey, I hate fireworks. I'm not going to comment on any of the
What are you, a dog?
comeback stuff, but yeah, no, I hate fireworks because people just don't know. Like we should have guidelines on when to stop setting them off.
Yeah.
Because I feel like past 11 p.m. we should probably
Do you think
arrest the people.
Do you think you not liking fireworks is actually racist because the Chinese invented gunpowder? So you, in a roundabout way, you're saying that you don't think those people should be in our skies, much like
for sure. No, I do think that.
Kind of like
so you
5G.
can make it shine. You can make it flash red, white, and blue, but yeah, 5G should not be up there. I'm still working on how to get that out of my bloodstream.
I think gunpowder.
But yeah, it's still gunpowder. It's still Chinese.
They're giving us cancer. The Chinese. They're putting fireworks into our ozone layer, and then they have 5G through T-Mobile, who I can only assume is a Chinese operation.
ADHD, man. Okay, here's my thing. I feel like kids get diagnosed with ADHD for a lot of symptoms that are just related to kids being kids, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not necessarily for getting a kid tested for ADHD and then medicating them or something, but I feel like there's a chance, dude. There's a chance that she might have it, right?
Well, what you could do is you could just get the prescription and then you could use it until she's of age where you think she might need it.
Now that's nice. That's some good thinking right there.
I mean, just get some backstock in case 1 month you can't get it or something.
Yeah,
it'd be fun. Go to work all just pilled out on Adderall. Maybe you can get her on Vyvanse. Just pretend really hype her up on sugar before you go see the pediatrician, and just get the Vyvanse, just the harshest one possible, so that you can snort the time capsule beads at work.
Yeah, that would be sick. But even as you said it, I was thinking like back in college, obviously, I was that's something nice to have, right? Somebody who has Adderall, getting one of those, that's so much school work that you can get done. But now that I'm not in school, I'm I don't really think I'd want to take Adderall.
Yeah,
it doesn't seem that useful.
Then
you'd
just be focused on doing the dishes and shit. It wouldn't be very fun. I think it might be fun for you, or maybe I'll have a kid and do this, where I just continuously break their arms so they get just a pain killer medication.
Yeah.
And then I'll just give them Advil. And then we'll just have some oxycodone around, just in case. Oh, no, it's gone.
We're talking about
what happened to it? It's in my belly.
It's in my belly. Yeah, if we're talking about ways to make your drugs work for you, then oxycodone and then do the dishes, that's so much better than Adderall and doing the dishes. Yeah.
The trick is a kid is very tiny, though, so I need to be a feeder to my child to make him 300 pounds so that the oxycodone is actually something I can take and feel something.
Oh, fuck.
I just need a fat kid that I can steal his oxy.
I do see, definitely a problem if you get a small, skinny kid. You'd have to take the whole 15 days worth in one sitting just to feel something. That's not going to work for you.
I don't know if they sell baby oxy. Do you think they sell they have baby aspirin,
oxy.
I wonder if there's baby oxy, just for something that kids are just having a rough time in life. Ones that are off of school for medical reasons. They dropped a lead pipe on their foot at school and they can't learn. And then just a cool doctor that gives you baby oxy, so that you can not go to school and just live off of your parents and have them worry for you.
I wonder, man. Yeah, good luck finding that guy. Good luck.
Baby heroin. Just something
baby
that
heroin.
My baby can inject and just get to just get the edge away.
Baby Fent. Yeah.
A baby Fenty folding is pretty funny imagery. Because they're already learning to walk. So then you're just walking on them on the room and you're like, oh my god, he's about to stand up, and then they just never go up fully.
Yeah.
They're just constantly in a bear crawl position.
That's probably the last time that you could fent fold and then like not get caught for it.
Yeah,
you know,
babies everywhere might be fent folding, and we aren't catching on to it.
They might be, man.
The boss
'Cause
babies.
I do that
around.
shit now.
Yeah.
I do that shit now, and people know something's up. Like they do not let that slide. Yeah.
I like the homeless dudes that see like people fent folding, and then they just start playing Jenga on their back until they come to. It's a fun time to.
Have you actually seen this?
I've seen it online. Yeah, they just like
No.
they play Jenga with old vapes that don't work anymore. So like the the disposable vapes, they just start stacking them, trying to play Jenga, see how high they can get the tower.
Yeah. That's kind of sick.
Yeah.
It's such a dystopian image right there, man. That's
Yeah, homeless people having vapes. That is
fucked.
very.
no, homeless people having fun.
They should be doing
Sounds
cigarettes. I don't like a homeless guy having a vape.
Yeah, no, that doesn't feel right.
No, they should be scrounging.
Yeah, and also with the vape, like there's no cigarette smell to cover up the smell of shit
That is
that's
true.
like coating their underwear and pants.
Yeah. I also
So
like the
that makes
idea
it a little
of
bit worse.
being homeless is kind of like a scavenger hunt. Like you have something to do if you need to look for cigarette butts that aren't fully smoked, because they're hard to find, especially in Ohio. It gets wet, rainy, the tobacco all falls apart.
Yeah.
So you have to get it on like a nice hot day where it's not raining, and you have to catch as many as you can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds awful, man. All right. Yeah, dude, I wanted to talk about my haircut here.
Oh yeah, you
Just got my hair buzzed.
could you actually just take off your glasses for one
Go ahead.
second?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Stop tearing those toys apart. Stop putting a baby head on spider legs.
Fuck you for that one.
Just with the black shirt, you look like the kid that was definitely molested next door in the toy store. The kid that was molested and just wanted to have fun with his toys, but they all hated him.
Hey, why do you think he was molested, dude?
Because he didn't look like he had a good life.
There are no signs of that happening.
I mean, he was like ripping apart baby dolls. Like, yeah, I don't think he had a good childhood, and he was doing the best
Not
with what he
right.
had.
He was, man. He was. I don't look anything like that guy, so don't say I do. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, got my hair buzzed, right? I got a buzz cut. And the thing I didn't realize about the buzz cut is that, like, within, like, a week, my hair was already growing some. And
You gotta
like,
do it every week.
Yeah, I got to do it, like, every fucking week. And I've got,
Yeah.
like, a cowlick over here. So I've got, like, hair coming down on the one part, and then it's just not on
Yeah.
the other.
You gotta do it every week. When I had my buzzed
So-
head, it was just every week I'd go into the shower, make a mess for my girlfriend to clean up, just shaving away, just going for it, getting hair on the ceiling somehow. You really got to go for it.
Oh,
I will
yeah.
say it's a vast improvement from the mullet. The mullet, it was all right, but this big improvement. I love a buzz cut on you. I like you looking as racist as possible. The mullet was co-opted by liberal boys, but the buzz cut is still kind of ours. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm not going to get it buzzed again.
Dude.
It was just the one time.
Okay, before you let it grow out,
I'm letting it grow back.
Let me put a swastika like in the side of your head, like
No.
kind of like how kids do lightning bolts or like a star or something. Let me just put a swastika in there, just before you grow it out, dude.
No. Actually, I might like the lightning bolt though.
Get a star or
could, like,
something.
see-
That'd be so sick.
I could run by people and say "ka-chow," you know. I think that might be pretty cool.
It'd be so sick if you came into like work one day and didn't even acknowledge it. You just had designs in the side of your head, like a 14-year-old that's like pretty kind of good at baseball.
Yeah. I like how you described that kid. That was spot on.
Yeah.
Kid who's like pretty kind of good at baseball. But
Yeah. He's a kid that's overconfident,
okay.
but he like gets the job done in his little league. Like coach's pitches. Was too easy for him. He liked the challenge of a straight fastball by fellow 12-year-olds.
Yeah. Big time like that challenge. Not getting it buzzed again, brother. Not doing it.
I like it. It's a good look on you.
Thanks, man. You said I looked like Sid from Toy Story.
Yeah, I have to make fun of it.
Thanks, man.
This is a comedy podcast.
Thanks.
Do you want me to just say how beautiful you are the whole time?
No. Here's my problem with it, Liam. You said that, and I hadn't even thought of it, and then I thought about it for 1 second, and I was like, this son of a bitch is right. He's fucking right, dude. So that's my problem with it. Like, my problem isn't that, like, oh, he made a joke on a comedy podcast.
Yeah,
no, the problem is that you were right. You were right, yeah. So I'm not cool with that part at all.
Yeah, I understand. It's hard to hear the truth, you know. It's also rough when you have a buzzed head to go down on your girlfriend, because then when she touches your head, it feels like she's just like rubbing a dog. You know, she's just like saying, good boy, instead of having something to hold on to.
Yeah. Interesting, yeah.
Or in your case, your boyfriend.
It wasn't really something
going down on your boyfriend might be hard right now.
Yeah, thanks, man. So I thought you might like to hear that after I got my hair buzzed at work, like we've talked about before, like at least with my previous look, like my demeanor, I guess. I don't know what it is, but all of the nice black ladies that come into
they see you going white boy crazy when you get a new haircut like that. In a good way.
No, even before. I got along really well with all the black ladies that came in, especially the older black ladies. They
coming in with a new haircut when they already like you, going even more white boy crazy. It's a fun time, I assume.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's that. But after I got the haircut, it was all the old black guys. For the next, like, it's been the past couple of weeks. Like, they've just been there, and I've been chatting up a storm with them, man.
Hell yeah!
I'm getting some real buddies.
All those down low black guys complimenting you. That's sick, dude.
Nothing feels better.
Do you know what down low means?
Huh?
Do you know what down low means? Because I said they're down low black guys. It means they're gay. But keeping it quiet from their wives.
I thought we were saying they're like tight or something.
Oh, they're like down low, like a cool car. That's what you thought it meant.
Yeah, I was like, nah, those guys are down low as fuck. I thought it was some slang, so I had to like keep it up. Be like, no, yeah,
go to work on next week and be like, yo, what's up, dude? You're so down low.
Dude, you are so down low right now.
Yeah.
Fuck, I think I used it wrong. He got mad. I thought he was gonna like it.
Yeah. What have they been saying to you?
So that's been fun, man. Like usually they'll just start chatting to me about like whatever. They're gonna grab a beer, you know.
Yeah.
And they'll ask me about whatever about this store, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, I do this, and then I'm also assistant winemaker, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then we start talking about wine, and they're like, man, this guy's cool as fuck.
Do you give them like all of your credentials?
Pretty much, yeah. No.
Do you also say I'm also sometimes on a racist podcast, but I also make the wine. I make it a wine.
Yeah, I mostly just say that I make the wine, and they think that's pretty cool.
Okay, I think you could you have more credentials that you could be giving them.
I'm not gonna. No.
You could be like, yeah, I tend to the bar, but I make it a wine in the back, and also I'm on a racist podcast, but I make it a wine.
I make it a wine, yeah.
You know that one Saturday Night Live sketch? I do that, but in a racist way online, but I also really make the wine.
No, I'm not going to share this podcast with anybody I meet at work. That's not going to happen.
But like you have control of the aux, right?
It's not going to happen. I do have control.
Just go to the part where we're talking about Spotify, baby fentanyl.
Yeah, let me skip a few minutes in. Let me hit the baby fent part. They're going to love that.
It's going to be great because in Ohio, it's like, it's a big issue. So definitely someone's related to someone that's going through that right now.
It's going to hit home for a lot of people.
They're like, damn, my baby that's 50 years old is actually on fentanyl right now.
Yeah. That's what makes comedy great, right?
Yeah.
It's relatable. People love hearing the truth.
Baby fentanyl is just so relatable to the Midwest.
Yeah.
That's why people don't like it. It might be too relatable.
It might be. I think the part people aren't really going to vibe with is the fact that there wasn't much of a joke to just talking about it'd be funny if babies were.
I disagree.
Right? I don't think there was much. There wasn't much substance there.
It's funny imagery.
Very funny. Oh no, I agree. I partook. So I mean, obviously.
A baby
You know,
that has
like
to
I'm
go
on.
around connecting copper pipes to be able to pay for his fentanyl.
Right, not much substance there.
Yeah.
Right. No, I get you.
A baby having to
Dude,
steal
speaking-
blocks from other loving homes so that he can sell them on the market to get fentanyl.
Stealing his buddy's blocks at daycare.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
They've been friends for
That's one bad baby.
3 months at preschool now, but I mean that's going all out the window once he steals from him. And everyone knows the baby has an
Yeah.
issue, but like we can't get him help. He has to find help himself.
Yeah, we can't convince him to fight for his own life. We can't do that.
He has to go through the steps, man. He's got to find God. He's
Mhm.
got to ask for forgiveness. Once he learns what that means.
Well, yeah, once he gets to that part of like understanding any of that.
Yeah, understanding
can only
empathy. He doesn't know that yet as a baby, so like it's gonna be hard to go through the
Yeah.
steps for him, but he'll get there. He'll get his chips.
Imagine being at like an NA meeting and they're like trying to explain the book to the baby. Just, like, crying.
With pictures. They have a picture book version.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, dude. Speaking of no substance to jokes.
Yeah.
So my daughter's been like really on a joke kick, right?
Yeah.
Like I'll pick her up from preschool and she'll say that she wants to have a funny night at dinner, which just means she wants to like tell jokes while we're eating dinner, like almost the whole time.
Yeah. But all the kids'
and
jokes
it's
are
almost
just like,
always
why is a mermaid yellow? Banana. That's what kids' jokes are.
that one was decent right there.
Okay.
You would have made her laugh with that one right
All
there.
right.
She's got the form down for like for why did the chicken cross the road, you know?
Yeah.
She likes doing those ones. She likes knock jokes. And like let me tell you, the form is great. She knows how to set up the joke and then tell the joke.
Yeah.
But mostly nonsense, right? So she would have liked your banana punchline. That would have
Hell
gotten
yeah.
her. But what I do really like.
Yeah.
What?
I was gonna say, have you shown her Louis C.K.'s chicken crossing the road joke? Because she might enjoy
No,
this if she's on.
I don't know that one.
It's a chicken that crosses the road because there's a black guy behind him, and he's not racist. He just wants to get away from the black guy because he's new to the city. He's just a small town chicken. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I think that would introduce a lot of topics that she would have questions about.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna avoid doing that probably.
Okay, well, I would really recommend you watch it because it's very funny.
Okay, yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
But she's been doing like she sings all the time, so she's been like remixing songs.
Oh, she's trying to do
and, like,
fucking Bo
working in-
Burnham or something. God, we got enough.
No,
we got enough
no,
comedians
man.
playing piano.
No, she's a tiny little baby Weird Al. She's just like remixing the songs, but she's throwing in fart and poop.
Hell yeah, that's
And
actually kinda sick.
sometimes those get me, dude. Like unironically,
That's
sometimes
very
those get
sick.
me.
Because I do the same exact
Yeah.
thing, but with like dicks and cum and being gay. So
Right.
she's on the right track. This is great.
She is. Like honestly, she's way ahead of like if we had a class for like making, I don't even know, like lowbrow jokes.
Yeah,
She'd be in the accelerated class for sure.
Have you?
She's at like high school level almost. She's getting there.
You could do a I wanna poop and fart all night
Yeah,
And-
fuck yeah.
and diarrhea today. Do that one to her. See
That
how-
one's good.
And then get back to me. I want to hear her reaction.
I think I have to show her the song first. At least give her one chorus. To listen
Oh,
to.
she doesn't. You're saying
And then I'll
she
sing
doesn't
for her.
know Kiss?
No, she doesn't.
Babies
know
nowadays
Kiss.
don't know where music comes from. They don't know the origin. They don't know the Beatles. They don't know the Eagles. All of
Dude,
these
I
animal
had-
bands that you think a kid would know.
I had the Beatles on the one time in the car, and she asked me to turn it off.
The Beatles are
It was
so innovative.
disrespectful, dude.
Who
It was
before the
disrespectful.
Beatles? How did we know that there could be a possibility of a yellow submarine? You know, it's innovative.
We didn't think about that.
Before the Beatles, we just thought of them as gray and black and green. But then the Beatles came and said,
Yeah,
"How about a
uh-huh.
yellow one?"
Yeah.
So that's what I think the Beatles have
That was
done
pretty
for
sick,
America.
man. Yeah, they've done a lot, man. They've done a lot. She's been really into Phineas and Ferb. We've been letting her watch some Phineas and Ferb, and they got a lot of songs in there.
Yeah. Kids these days don't even know about
one.
Family Guy. They need to know the origin of these cartoons.
They don't even know Family Guy. 5-year-olds these days, huh?
They've never even seen the monorail episode of The Simpsons. You know what I mean? Like they're not even. They don't even know where adult cartoons even came from.
Yeah. And, there's Stewie right there, dude. The perfect relatable kid character, you know.
Kids these days don't respect our culture. You know, they're just going in. They don't even know the origin of half the shit they're watching.
No, they have no idea. There's one song that like Candace and the one other girl sing. It's called Busted, but she always asks for the Buster song.
Is Busted about like women,
the Buster
40-year-old women in Hollywood?
No, but.
Oh, I thought Busted in Phineas and Ferb was like the day an actress turns 35.
No, it's typically talking about tattling.
Oh, okay.
You might say busting them.
Oh,
you got to get these. You got to get these kids to bust. All right?
They're
You
coming.
got to get them busting.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I didn't know it was so
Wait,
sexual.
No? What?
This might be a reference to season 3, episode 2 of Family Guy. And if babies have watched
name the
Family
episode
Guy,
right now. Season 3, episode 2. What episode is that?
I don't know, man.
Stop throwing out bullshit.
I'm sorry. I just
You're faking.
It up.
You're lying right now.
It probably applies. There's probably a cum joke in there somewhere.
Well, that's every episode of Family Guy. Yeah.
There's probably Quagmire raping a girl for the funny.
For the funnies, man. Yeah. There was a lot of that. Yeah.
Man, kids don't even know where it comes. Dilbert. Have kids even heard of Dilbert nowadays?
What the fuck is Dilbert?
It's a newspaper cartoon in the funny section.
Oh.
Racist. Dilbert is racist now. The owner, the illustrator and writer of it. He put in one black guy and then made it like they just berate the black guy every comic.
Oh.
And they just did it. I think he just incorporated that because everyone was like, "Why is there no black people in the office at Dilbert?" And then he made it and was just like, "Damn it, Jerome, why aren't you getting your quota in?" I'm pretty sure that's how it went. So
there was a little bit of malicious compliance by him. He was like, "You guys want a black guy in my fucking comic? Fine."
Racially, I disagree, but I agree with the notion of disagreeing with your boss. You know.
Oh no, I never knew about that. That's I might have to read up on some Dilbert, see where it all went wrong.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is segueing. I'm going back to the to the jokes, the bad jokes. But I wanted to ask you, man. So when I get married, right?
Yeah.
And you're doing your best man speech.
Yeah.
What are the chances you're going to do a clean 5 as the
clean? I'll do
as
a very
the best
clean.
man speech.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I figured it would be clean, but my girlfriend says no.
Sample?
I asked her today. I was like, "What do you think about Liam doing just like a clean 5 minutes to like at the wedding?"
It's gonna be
like,
about your guys' relationship, mostly about you and how. But
yeah. I was like, what if he does like 5 minutes, right? Like before people get food, like warm up the crowd a little bit, right?
It's a best man speech, isn't it?
And she said, I mean, pretty much, but
yeah.
Like I'd give you 5, and then whatever you want to say about like the actual like speech.
It would be about how beautiful that your guys' relationship is, how I've never seen you happier, and also the first time you guys had sex, you said this is the cleanest pussy I've ever seen. It's clean.
Liam, like, here's the thing. After I asked her that, and she was like, "No way." I thought about it for a second. I was like, "Do I want to fight for this?" Because I just imagined myself on this day, and you saying some bullshit like that, and being so incredibly embarrassed, like at that moment.
No, I mean, of course, in front of friends and family, I'm not gonna be like, "Want to hear my Black Spider-Man joke?"
But you might have the audacity to throw one in there.
The only thing I've told you that I would do this is that I would cough to clear my throat like Kermit, and then I do the rest of the speech normal.
Yeah. See, but yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, it would be.
So yeah, do you want to give me another sample? You got anything else like loaded up?
These crazy kids is what I'd start off with.
Yeah.
Now that you're gonna be like above in your late 20s. Damn, these crazy kids. Am I right, guys? And then I'd be like, but I've never seen two crazy kids more in love.
So
The odds were against them. You know, they're young in love. Everyone thought it wouldn't work, and then it happened. We're here.
yeah. No, this is really good, man.
Everyone said they were too
really
young.
good.
Everyone said you guys were too young to fall in love. That you guys don't know what love meant.
Uh-huh.
You get married at 40 years old.
Yeah.
Everyone said you guys were too young to do this.
Nobody believed in you.
Okay,
The odds were against you.
Tell her this. If she doesn't
Everybody
want
said.
me to speak at your guys' wedding, say, yeah, that's okay. He'll just do it at the second one. Tell her I said that.
That's funny, dude. I'll tell her, yeah.
If you guys don't want to embrace this marriage in my romantic words, then I guess we will see you at the second one. You're not invited. You're going to be paying Brandon alimony up until the day he gets married again.
You'd be getting the best man speech time anyway. Like, you're getting that guaranteed. So, like...
Oh, yeah. Oh, you were
like
telling
if
her...
you wanted the clean...
You said
What?
I was going to do stand-up comedy at a wedding?
What?
That was what the argument was with her? That I would do 5 minutes of actual, like...
No, well, yeah, that's the idea, but it was like, I was like, what do you think about
the worst
Liam doing
idea
a clean
ever.
5, dude?
I'm siding
Well,
with
yeah,
her
I thought
now.
it would be funny. Yeah, I thought it would be funny, right?
It would be so awful.
It would be. That's why it would be funny, man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
God,
know,
I'd bomb
dude. Like,
so
I can. I know. I just picture it being so fucking like enjoyable, man. Other than it'd be you probably ragging on me, so
Yeah.
that's not.
I thought
great,
you just
but-
meant me talking at all at the wedding.
No, I meant specifically carve out 5 minutes for Liam to do stand-up comedy. That's what I said.
Yeah, I might
man.
be siding with her on this one. That might be the
No, I
worst
mean-
idea.
You're right. That's why I didn't actually like take the stance of
You
like,
still need to
no,
fight
come on,
for
let him do it. Let him do it. Come
It's
on.
principle at this point. She said no to you, but I want you to exert your will in the relationship, and this is the hill you should die on. I don't want to do it, but I do want you to fight for it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'll fight for it, I guess.
Just like when you're planning a
How-
wedding,
like-
she's like, I want to choose the flowers and everything else. And then, and you're like, but I want, like, it's my day too. And then you would be like, I want Liam to do 5 minutes, and I'm putting my foot down.
You're acting like this whole thing's about you. Like, I haven't picked a single thing this entire time.
Yeah.
And there's only one thing that I want.
And then if she like gives you any pushback at all, I'll be like, "Why are you acting like a bitch?" No, I said acting. I'm not. I didn't say you're being. I said you're acting like one.
Are you putting words in my mouth now?
You know
Did
what?
I say that? Did
We're
I
gonna
say
put this
that?
wedding on hold until Liam can do 5. If you know what, 15 minutes. He's doing 15 minutes before you come
He's
out.
He's doing a full hour special, and now it's happening during the ceremony.
Yeah, it's 2 for 1. He's getting it filmed at our wedding. It's fine. He said he'd pay half, but only for the videographer.
Yeah. So you don't want to do stand up at a wedding?
I mean, if you're the wedding boy and it's your day, and if you really want me to, I will. But no, I will begrudgingly do it.
Nice. That'd be sick, dude. Yeah, do it. Do it against your will. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Is I would be forcing this to happen against your will and against my girlfriend's
It's
will.
just for you. And it is
It's
your
just
day.
for me, man.
It's your day
It's
too.
just for
So
me.
if you want this to happen, it
is?
should happen.
Let's have every other 5 minutes that happens during the rest of the entire day be about her, and let me have 5 minutes.
I've
Just
had
one, dude.
legitimately buddies that were doing stand up for 2 months, at a given time, and then their family heard about it, and there was a wedding coming up, and they legitimately, like 2 months in, did 5 minutes of material at a wedding. Bombed, did like racist, sexist material, and like it just wasn't a good time.
Why am I not surprised that like you're buddies with these guys and that was the material they went for?
It's obviously like a wedding that's at a community park that they rented out the gazebo for a couple hours, but like still.
Yeah.
Like my uncle's third wedding.
Those guys, man. But, yeah. Birds of a feather.
Yeah.
That's what they say, man. If I want my 5 minutes, why don't I just do the clean 5? Why don't I do the clean 5?
You go up before she even comes out, before like the song and everything. Everyone's in there waiting for the actual ceremony, and you're like, is this thing on? I just want to say she's probably gonna be so ugly. I'm just joking, guys. I'm joking. I'm just thought I'd lighten up the mood.
Hey, it's a lot of my life right there, right?
Yeah.
Just wish she wasn't a old sack of fucking potatoes. Just kidding.
I'm just kidding. She's only a whore.
She's not ugly. She's a whore.
Yeah. If she was ugly, she wouldn't be fucking so many guys, behind my back.
That'd be so fucking crazy, man. Oh, you talked about sketches. I don't think I told you about the idea I had.
Yeah.
This was like probably a couple months ago, but I imagine like some blue collar workers like all just hanging out for like a lunch break or something, right? And they're talking about like their families, right? And they have like really progressive, like wholesome, like, oh yeah, like my daughter just like came out to me the other day, like told me she's gay, and it's like I'm really like thankful that she like felt secure enough to share that with like me and like fucking Daisy, my wife, right?
Yeah.
So they're like talking about this like progressive stuff.
They wouldn't say wife, they say partner.
Partner, they would say partner, yeah. So they're talking about this progressive stuff, and then they start talking about like cars or something, and the guy drives a manual, and he's like, "Oh, dude, I beat the shit out of a tranny, right? Like a transmission."
Yeah.
Like somebody hears that, and like they're really offended, right? Think that they're a bunch of redneck, hillbilly, like trans hating men. Yeah, that was all. That was it.
And then they like a lady walks by and they're like, "Man, I bet she's going to work right now. She looks like an empowered woman."
Yeah.
And then they say, "Hey, yo, let me get your business card."
Yeah.
Instead of catcalling women, this is what they're doing.
Yeah. Let me get your business card. It looks like you do some really good work. Also, let me see what that pussy looks like, girl. Yeah.
But he calls the woman they the whole time because he doesn't want to offend her. He doesn't know her gender, so he's like, "I bet they got a nice pussy on them."
They gotta have the tightest pussy I ever seen. Oh, that's good. I like that.
Yeah. We don't need to do the sketch now. We just talked about it. I think we get the same satisfaction just talking about it. Whenever I do stand up at like gay bars and stuff. So whenever I see like a lesbian in the crowd, I go like, "Hey, Rosie the Riveter."
Yeah.
I figured she'd be impressed by my knowledge.
But they have to be butch for that, you know?
I mean, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be able to tell they're a lesbian.
I don't know. Sometimes you can tell in the opposite direction.
Oh, like they're too feminine? They're too feminine for penis?
Yeah, like I don't know how to describe it, but too femme for penis.
Yeah. It's usually the haircut. Like they're feminine, like they're wearing a dress, but they also have a hard shag haircut. You know what a shag haircut is? Like a hard shag, not a soft shag. A soft shag you can be like whatever. Hard shag is definitely lesbian, you know.
Like the carpet?
Yeah, the haircut matches the pussy.
The pussy matches the drapes, don't you know?
The haircut matches the brain, you know. Just put shag on the mind.
Yeah, I got shagging on the brain. Yeah.
What kind of pussy you got? Oh, you know, shag.
Shag carpet pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking pube maxing.
Look up hard shag haircut. Hard shag. Because you can do a soft shag.
The way I have my shit set up here, like, I can't reach my fucking keyboard without messing up
it's
your
okay,
view of my beautiful face, man.
It looks like you're about to take me apart and put like my head onto a spider's body whenever you pick up the phone.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you, Liam.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun with you.
I'm gonna be so self-conscious.
Are you gonna tell your girl that's what I said? You look like Sid from Toy Story, and then so that she also has it on your mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her. Hopefully, she says she doesn't see it.
Take the glasses off.
I'm not doing that. She sees me like that when I sleep anyway, so she hasn't had the thought yet.
You guys don't have like separate bedrooms?
Nope, not yet. I think she's too blinded by attraction, right?
Yeah.
To see like, what I really look like.
When she realizes you have a tiny penis, and she doesn't want to see it all the time, and then you get a separate bedroom.
Dude, I've been telling her this whole time that I have a tiny penis.
My girlfriend was looking at like hair people, and she like showed me a person that specializes in shag haircuts, like hard shags, and she said this haircut is $400.
Liam, you motherfucker! Why do you have to say hard shags every time?
Hard shag.
You don't have to say hard.
There's a soft shag too. I want to be very descriptive.
Like
look up a soft shag.
You've said it like 4 times.
Look up soft shag haircut.
To do a shag, hard shag, a hard shag. Like I get it, dude. I get that you're talking about the hard shag.
My comedy is me repeating words, and if you're gonna railroad me like this,
get it, man. I get it.
I don't think we can continue.
Son of a bitch. Like, wait, which one are you talking about? Like the hard shag?
Yeah, hard shag.
What are you doing right now, man?
Yeah.
What's going on?
What do you mean?
What are you, Joe Cool, man? What's happening?
Yeah. I went to the beach twice this weekend, so I'm kind of like salt life guy now. I'm kind of like, I got salt in my hair.
Like salt life guy.
I had to shower when I came home to get all the sand off me, so I'm kind of salt life now. Have you ever had to shower when you got home to your own home to get the salt from the beach off of you? I kind of like live near an ocean. That's kind of like the beauty of living in California, You can't go down to Lake Erie and get the sand off your shoes, I'm just kind of like a cool guy. I go surfing. I think about going surfing.
I think about it a lot. Yeah, okay.
I think about going surfing a lot. Just me going past the vineyards, going on my way to Malibu, trying to hit some gnarly waves.
I think you need to talk more about like the roads and like the numbers.
Yeah, like going down the 101, then I take a ride onto, Canadian Road, and going all the way down to the PCH.
Yep.
Take a ride on PCH, go down to Point Dumais, just going down to that beach, trying to catch some gnarly waves.
Fuck yeah.
Got my sex wax I put on my board.
My bird?
Yeah, put the sex wax on my bird.
Not my bird. Is that what it's called? Sex wax?
Yeah, turtle wax, sex wax, all the same shit, you know what I mean? I try to support local surf shops.
Not at all.
Local surf shops all the way to go, man. Don't get your shit from Amazon. Go down to the local surf shop.
I'm a big fan of local sex. Yeah, always support local sex.
A lot of local hot sex in my area.
It's mostly me, but
yeah. It's just kind of like me down on the beach, sitting on a towel, eating some Doritos, watching everyone else surf, and I'm just thinking about it. Like, oh, I could get that wave.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
Dude, there's a fucking parrot on the beach today, dude. There's a guy came in with a full red, yellow, green fucking pirate parrot. Came in there with his wife and kid, just had a parrot on him, and he used it to get pussy in front of his wife. Pretty sick.
Wait, what? What did you say?
He was down at Point Dumais with his parrot, his wife, his kid, and he just went around to the 20-year-old women on the beach and was like, yo, dude, check out my parrot. Ah, ha, ha, ha. And he tried to get pussy in front of his kid. Just absolutely mog it on him, dude.
Is this a real observation?
Yeah. Guy actually did this.
Yeah. Cut the character for a second. Real?
Yeah, the dude was like, like a legit parrot. Like the pirate parrot, like the one that would go on your shoulder. He was just holding it like this, going around to like 20-year-old women, being like, "You like this parrot? Want to take a picture with it?"
Wait, so it was like a parrot, like a pirate parrot.
Yeah,
it was like a pirate parrot.
Probably want a cracker, that kind of parrot.
No, sick.
I wanted you to like know it wasn't like a weirdly colored parrot. It was like, you know, like a cartoon colored parrot, like beautiful
Right.
parrot.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that. Yeah. It was a pirate parrot, like pirate.
Beautiful.
Like pirates.
You know, like the red back, and then the wings were green, blue, and yellow, and beautiful parrot.
Mhm.
I can understand why the women wanted to throw their pussy at him after he showed him that parrot.
Well, right, and especially if they realized, just like they noticed it was a pirate parrot and it wasn't just like some normal ass parrot, like it was a pirate one.
Yeah. Because if he's a pirate, then they
got him
know
going.
they either have to give him the pussy or he's going to take it because he is a pirate. You know. So it's
Either
more
they gotta give him
self-preservation.
the pussy,
Yeah.
or he's taking the booty, buddy.
Yeah.
One or the other. I don't know what's more surprising: the parrot that he had, or the fact that he was just trying to get some pussy and his wife and kid were there.
I mean, his wife and kid were like having fun building sandcastles, and he would just like walk around, like basically looking for attention for people to talk to him about the parrot.
Yeah, no, that's interesting.
And then he'd like begrudgingly answer the questions. He'd be like, "Yeah, he doesn't fly away. He's just like attached to me, you know."
He's totally real, though. He's totally real.
Yeah, he's real.
He's just
I
like
saw him crawl, like walk around.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, pretty cool.
that's kind of cool. Yeah. Did you have any crackers to like try to?
Legitimately,
steal
we
or
did have
something?
crackers, but he wouldn't come up to us. My
Right.
pussy was spoken for. I was speaking for my pussy today.
Yeah.
And like, yo, this is my pussy right next to me, my girlfriend. And be like, you can't talk to my girl about your parrot because this pussy's spoken for.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh man. I don't, yeah.
You know how it is, man, on the beach. You bring some pussy with you. That's your pussy, you know. It's kind of like spoken for. It's the rules of the beach, you know. You bring pussy, you take that pussy home in a doggy bag.
In a doggy bag. That's what
No
they
one else
say.
can teach your pussy how to surf. It's got to be you. And then you just like never get around to it. But like you think about teaching your pussy how to surf. Get some
Right.
salty pussy, you know.
Is there anything better than salty pussy?
Nah, nothing, dude. Take the ledge
Nothing.
off. That's just what the salt life's about. Getting your girlfriend's tip in the ocean and bringing her home, eating her out, so it tastes like I'm just licking a salt rock.
All fucking dried, shriveled up.
Sometimes it ain't salty enough. I put some pink Himalayan salt on my girl's pussy just to, get some sodium in. You need the electrolytes
yeah.
after hitting some waves, dude.
That's what Salt Life's all about.
Salt
Pink
life's about
Himalayan.
actually just eating as much salt as possible.
Yeah, ocean salt, man.
Some people
Iodized,
add salt on every
non-iodized.
minute, dude.
Yeah. Salted before you taste it. It's just the type of guy you are.
Oh.
No, yeah. Why'd you stop?
Oh,
Why'd
who?
you stop, Liam?
Oh, you my buddy? You want me to invite him back?
No,
I had to
don't,
step out
actually.
for a second.
Genuinely, I don't. What's his name, though?
Oh, do you want me to go ask what his name? I don't know what his name is. Do you want me to ask?
Yeah. Why do you not know his name? That's your buddy.
I just met him today. Wait, can you close your eyes for a second? I have to
Yeah,
I got to step.
I
I don't
got
have
you.
pants on right now, and I have to step out. I don't want you to see my penis.
Yeah.
just
No,
like
for sure, for sure.
All right, I'm gonna go grab
Yeah.
him.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, man.
Oh, what's up? My name's Brandon.
Fuck you. Fuck you, man.
Sorry, what's up? What's your name, dude?
It's Brandon. Yeah.
Oh shit, dude. Are you Salt Life,
That's
dude?
pretty sick. No, I thought I was, but then I met you and I realized I haven't embraced enough salt in my life.
Yeah, dude. You gotta put like salt on everything, dude. You like if you're going
Like,
salt, like,
on the pussy,
you gotta
yeah.
get salt on there, dude.
Like what?
Like McDonald's, I go
Like
to
on
McDonald's,
what?
I get a Big Mac, already pretty salty. I get out my salt shaker, my car salt shaker. I got one in my car just in case, and I grind it. It's one of those grinder ones. You gotta like twist it, so and then I put salt on my Big
Yeah.
Mac and shit, dude.
Do you go
Salt
for-
Life.
Do you have a favorite salt?
Oh, pink Himalayan, because I heard it absorbs the toxins inside your body. But in a pinch,
like-
I'll do some Morton's, you know?
Yeah, Morton's is classic, man.
Yeah, classic salt. Sometimes in the winter, if I'm, up the PCH, down up NorCal where it snows, I'll just grab some off the fucking ground, when it gets icy up there. Like I'm going snowboarding because, surfing's not an option. I'll just think Salt Life still exists in the winter, so I'll just grab some
That's
off
what
the
you think?
road. Salt rocks,
Yeah. Salt rocks. It does. Salt does rock.
Salt does rock, dude.
It does. Yeah, very cool, man. Very cool.
Hey, man, can you close your eyes? When I stand up, I don't want my penis to show.
That's the excuse every time. Hold on, my penis is gonna pop out. Close your eyes.
Not like my dick and balls are out right now, and I want them to show up on camera. So, like, can you close your eyes real quick?
Yep,
I'm gonna go grab Liam, dude.
Good, man.
My name's Brandon.
All
I'm
right,
Salt
yep.
Live.
Fuck you.
All right, hey man, what's up? How was I heard
Hey,
his name's
what's
Brandon.
up,
That's
dude?
pretty funny that you guys have the same name.
That's crazy, dude. That's very original.
It's
You
like
know? What
it's
are the
almost as, like,
chances, right? What are
you
the
asked
chances?
about his name, and then he immediately was like, "I'm gonna just say the same name as the guy I'm talking to right now because I can't be creative and think of a name." It's like he did that, but it was actually his name.
It is. It's a lot like that. And part of me was thinking, like maybe if he, like I don't know if he heard me outside of the room, but like maybe if he heard me ask the question and then like while you were taking the time to like hide
maybe
your
he did
penis
that.
and like walk off camera, maybe like
He could
should
have
been
heard.
thinking about it.
Do you want me to ask
I
him if
just
that's
thought
what he
maybe he
actually
would
did?
think about it.
Do you want me to ask him if that's what he did?
Answering my name, No, please don't.
I mean, just close your eyes for a second. I don't want you to see my penis when I
No,
stand
I'm
up.
good. Fuck you. Bring him back out. All right.
Okay, close your eyes. My penis is
my
out. I don't
eyes-
want you to see it.
My
Okay.
eyes are closed, man. It was a hard,
Yo, what's up, dude?
shag.
I heard you
Hey.
talking. Are you talking shit about me out there? I was like outside
No,
the
I
door
just-
so that you couldn't see my penis, but I was listening in still.
I just was surprised that we got the same name, man.
No, like Brandon's actually a nickname for me though.
Oh, yeah. So what's do you,
My real name is
do you have
Robert.
a legal name? Oh man, that's really good. Yeah.
But like, close your eyes for a second, because I need to get Liam back in here. I don't want you to see my penis.
Yeah, I feel like we have a lot in common, man. A lot in common.
No, but like, close your eyes, dude. I want you to see my penis when I get up.
My eyes are closed,
Okay.
man. They're closed.
That's all right. I couldn't see him with the shades on. Hey, it's Liam. I'm back.
It was a hard shag, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you got that part where it wasn't one of those bitch ass soft ones.
Yeah, we gotta start doing more characters on here because that was fun.
Oh, this has been fun, man. This
Yeah.
has been.
Oh,
It's been some good energy from you and Brandon today, and me.
Oh yeah, you too. I'd include you in that group. Yeah.
Thanks, man. Thanks. That means a lot. I've been having a lot of salt recently. Just thought
I see more of a pepper guy. All right.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's the end of the episode. I'm out of juice.
End of the episode yet? No, fuck that.
This has been episode 156 of the Shower Party Podcast. I'm Liam Salvage, joined by Brandon Sanders. Do you have any closing remarks?
Share it with a friend.
There we go. Yes. Continue.
Make sure you send it like to your friends and you share it with them. And
Keep on going.
my
Keep saying stuff like that.
my nickname, by the way, is Hard Shag. Just thought
Okay.
anybody like if everybody who's commenting about me, just make sure you call me Hard Shag from now on. That's
What
my
should they
name.
do to this episode, though?
Wait, no. Probably share it. Send it to your friend. Share it. Make sure they watch it. Sit them down.
And then say, hey, this cool guy on
Yeah.
here named Hard Shag wants me to share this with you.
Yeah, Hard Shag wants to share it. Yeah.
All right.
Share it with all your Salt Life buddies.